Here's Starlin Castro. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, second baseman, number 14.
Hit down the line at first. Glove by Cabrera, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. On to first, and there were two down. Here's big Aaron Judge. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Aaron Judge.
And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watch Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf Ricky.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. So that two-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
That is a great two-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Tried to wait out the knuckleball, but it's in there. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball three.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the opening. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, a leadoff single right here in the second inning. This is a good sign. Maybe this is how they get right back in the game, being already down a couple runs early.
Todd Frazier is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Hey, talk about having to hit two different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Robertson. One out.
Hey, no runner, eat it.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in, Logan Forsythe. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. Two strikes on him now.
One down.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And a knuckleball that misses at the shoe tops.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Logan Forsythe goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Number 77 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And it's grounded foul.
Hey, we got 2.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Peter Ramos, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Den Decker is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Starlin Castro
looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but because he keeps that bat in the plane so long, he picks up cheap hits like this soft liner. He's just a good hitter.
The batter, center
Stepping
fielder,
in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Hey, get the grounder right here. Here you go.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Mata is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. A base hit in his first trip. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And an annoying knuckleball ping-ponging past a swing for a strike.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Another 2-2 offering. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Another try at 2-2. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Sanchez.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Tried to put him away on a changeup, but that one was up. Anytime a changeup is up, you recognize it. When it's down, very tough to hit. He just missed a spot.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to land foul.
Here we go, guys.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's another 1-2. Hit in the air to center field. Robertson is there. 2 gone. Here's Todd Frazier now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Todd Frazier.
Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light. 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. I think he's probably swinging here too. 3-1. Well, there's a base hit up the middle right there, Matt, off the knuckleball. A lot of times you don't see it hit right back up the middle. I guess that would be the best approach.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
The batter.
Into the box,
Designated
Logan
hitter.
Forsythe,
Logan
as he'll watch
Forsythe.
a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Tigers are out in front, 2-0. Digging in, number 77.
Leading off
0
for the
for 1
Yankees.
for him here in this
Left
one.
fielder, number 77.
Hey, nobody out now.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a knuckleball too low, apparently.
1 strike. Here we go, guys.
And the pitch on 2-1. Don't know where that thing's going. It's 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Sharp ground ball to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out. 1 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Peter Ramos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ramos.
Too low, 1-0.
Hey, play the first.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a knuckleball and a tough take. It just missed inside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Anibal Sanchez. 7-5 how today's comes to an end. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
1 error and 11 runners left on base. For the Yankees.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
Up for the break. Center fielder, Ender.
In there for strike one.
Here you go, guys. Let's go.
Here's the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Mata has a beat on it. One down. Digging in now, number 1.
Batting
He'll take
second.
his first hacks
Second
here.
baseman, number 1.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
0-1. One out now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. So striding in, Freddie Freeman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
2 outs here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Lays off the knuckleball, and it's 2-1.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Now here it comes. And a knuckleball that misses at the shoe tops.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit in the air to shallow center.
Oh, I got it.
Robertson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. At the plate, Scooter
Pitcher.
Hovermill.
Number 13.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a line drive caught coming off the bag. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll look to
Leading
get
up for
something
the break.
going here in this scoreless ball
Left
game.
fielder, Matt Kemp.
A knuckler that just missed too low. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. Now Kemp swings and sends a high fly ball with good carry out to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Catcher.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a
Though encouraged by many to approach Scout Day just like any other workout, these players know it is anything but that. After a lonely wait, a pitching prospect is called for his turn to take the mound. A coach tries to settle and focus him, laying out simple instructions. The player knows his whole day comes down to just the next few minutes. Many eyes are on him. All he can do is try to make each pitch count. When it's over, some scouts come down to make personal contact. A promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent. Modern media offers an unprecedented glut of feedback opportunities, but wisdom would suggest a young athlete focus on what is ahead, what is in his control.
Digging in to try it again, Maurice Baker.
Inning,
he's 0 for 1 thus far.
Maurice Baker.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
All right, come on now.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Go out.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
3 ball, 1 strike.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Karlik retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Abraham Hernandez.
Abraham
off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Hey, let's go right here.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adrian Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. He'll get it into second, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Striding in once again, Fernando Colon. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hit on the ground out to short. Melendez fields it cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. John Sawyer enters from the bullpen. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Robert Cooper worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it.
As the draft nears and teams begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars. A ball player must keep the game in his heart, but his mind on the game, or he won't be a ball player long.
Ready once again, Randall Bateman. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Randall Bateman.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Here we go right now, fellas.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. A cold strike on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Esteban Aguero. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Fernando Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 0-1 on its way. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Now here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. 12-7, the final score in this ball game. The Central slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. B.J. McCardell only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss.
Showcases and scouting activities having wrapped up, all attention turns to the imminent main event, the MLB Draft. Lifelong dreams of being a pro ball player will be...
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first round is complete, so we will now... With the 19th pick of the second round, the St. Louis Cardinals select Big Daddy Stokes, a closing pitcher from the Central Region.
The awaited moment arrives. Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. Most minor leaguers will struggle just to get by on meager... A Double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional.
Big Daddy Stokes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Stokes.
Clinton McCormick is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Saul moving to his left. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Antonio Santiago. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, this kid's opening some eyes. That was a nice hit right there. Look, you can jump from Double-A to the big leagues real quick. You keep putting numbers up like he's doing.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Ken Kondo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
One down now.
Has a look, now the pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, get him your stuff right here. Let's go, baby.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready once again, Sherman Rutledge.
The batter, designated hitter, Sherman Rutledge.
Chopped weakly to the left. Knee high, he barehands it. What a play. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and Bryant Redding is on to pitch out of it. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Springfield slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Robbie Agee earns his first win. Big Daddy Stokes enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Ready for another chance. Joel Bruno
leading off with a Rough Rider.
Cut fastball inside, ball one.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat. Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy. Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Digging in and looking for more, Michael McNeil. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And that misses, ball one. And he misses again, 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit down the third base line. Played on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down. Striding in once again, Walter Elliott.
Number 11, Walter Elliott.
Now a flare out toward right center. Saul shading to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 5-2 the final score tonight. Pablo Cortez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Big Daddy Stokes closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a Big Daddy Stokes comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Big Daddy Stokes.
Ready for another shot now. Robert Kang. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Digging in to try it again, Ricky Fortenberry. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ball one. Ready with the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The catcher, number 33.
Ready once again, Kevin Ruffin. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now the 0-1. Fouled back.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go, baby. Hey, now we got 2.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. Rodriguez ranges to his left. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. 8-6 the final score tonight. John Gant claims the win out of the pen, his first. Big Daddy Stokes earns the save out of the bullpen.
A team of many first-time pros gets their first taste of a sweep.
Big Daddy Stokes takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 13.
Ready once again, Robert Kang. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. I'm set with the 0-1. A wave and a miss. Here's the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cunningham coming on, but he can't get there. That's down for a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Ready for another shot now. Joel Bruno. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Digging in to try it again, Michael McNeil. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1 out. We got 1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Striding in once again, Walter Elliott. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike.
Plays it first.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Rodriguez loves it. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue.
Down to the final out, you get an infield single. Anything to cling on to a little bit of life. Let's see if this sparks the rally.
Digging in once again, Clinton McCormick. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. 1-1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Give me yourself right here, huh?
And he'll check his swing here. Did he go around? Yes, and the ball game is over. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Jeremy.
Your
Big
attention,
Daddy
please.
Stokes
Now
comes out of the
pitching for
bullpen
your
to shut
Springfield
things down
Cardinals,
here in the ninth.
Number 13, Big Daddy Stokes.
Felipe Ozuna is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Acevedo. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Digging in to try it again, Jimmy Comstock.
Jimmy Comstock.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Now batting, third baseman.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. In now, Carlos Reyes. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
Mitch Cloud is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number two. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball.
13,
Mitch Cloud goes down for out number two in the top half. And that misses inside 1-0.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the eighth, and they did what they had to do in the ninth.
An impressed pitching coach pays a visit to a young hurler who's been very sharp to start his pro career. It seems the pitcher is impressed with himself as well.
Your
Big
attention,
Daddy
please.
Stokes
Now pitching
comes
for
on now, and he's
Springfield,
just hoping to keep
number
this
13,
thing tied. No
Big
save
Daddy
opportunity here.
Stokes.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Barrios. The winning run is at first base. In there, and it's 0-1. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Back to the mound and off his leg. safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Roger Baez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Hey, strike him out. Watch out.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Ramon Santana, the winning run at second. However, the double play in order here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And he takes a look at strike three called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now. Digging in to try it again, Herb Lynn. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second. 4-1.
All right, here we go now.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third. 3 in a row.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run. Alejandro Liriano. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Your attention,
Big Daddy
please.
Stokes
Now
comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Big Daddy Stokes.
Ready for another chance. Roger Baez lifted in the air to right field.
I got it.
Saul is right there as he takes it for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Gonzalez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Play and hold him right here. Let's go.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hey, watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Robbie Agee notches his third win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight for my partners in.
Your attention, please.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Milligan. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
The 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The batter.
Ready once again, Edgar Benitez. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. Looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Acevedo is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Digging in once again, Guillermo Velez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
2 down, 2 down.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Massett is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Kenneth Hardesty gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8.
Your
Big
attention,
Daddy
please.
Stokes
Now
takes the ball
pitching for
now in
your
inning number
Springfield
9, looking to
Cardinals,
close the door.
number 13,
Stepping in and ready for
Big
another
Daddy
shot, Roger Baez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds. Vila is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
8-4 tonight.
The final
Jeremy
line score for our ball
Luther
game.
takes the win on the...
Your attention,
Big Daddy
please.
Stokes
Now
comes out of the
pitching for
bullpen to
your
shut
Springfield
things down
Cardinals,
here in the ninth.
Number 13. Big
Ready
Daddy
for another shot
Stokes.
now. Robbie McGraw. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So he sets him down swinging. Robbie McGraw becomes the first out in the ninth inning. Forrest Montalvo is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And that looked to catch him flush down near the ankle. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Digging in to try it again, Terrence Gore. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Bryant Redding claims the win out of the pen, his first.
The final
Big Daddy
for our ball
Stokes.
game for the victorious
Big Daddy Stokes takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 13.
Ready
Big
for
Daddy
another chance?
Stokes.
Jason Milligan. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The left field.
Digging in once
Number
again,
1.
Edgar Benitez. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. 2 down here in the ninth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Tejada. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final.
The final line score for our
Hardesty
ball game. Your
Big
attention,
Daddy
please.
Stokes
Now
takes the
pitching for
ball now in inning number 9,
Number
looking
13.
to close the door.
Big Daddy Stokes.
Digging in to try it again, Damian Rose. He'll be the one to get us
Leading
going
off
here in
in
the
the
bottom
bottom
of
of the
inning
ninth.
number 9.
Third
And he'll
baseman.
try to hold up on the
Damian
pitch inside,
Rose.
but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Now the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Now batting. Center
Digging in
fielder.
and looking for more, Dominic
Conley.
Conley. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box, Sean Bell, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. John Gant earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Big Daddy Stokes hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Drillers, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing. And when team needs collide with a player's expectations, a game of dreams also becomes a game of choices. This player with strong convictions finds out a team can have convictions too. A recently benched player receives a call from his representative. Who wants to see his advisee get back on the playing field. The road to the show is not always a straight or predictable one. After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. It's welcome news.
Your attention, please.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcos Aparicio. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
Now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Ready once again, Manuel Rodriguez. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Center fielder, number 3.
Ready for another chance, Adrian Murillo. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He is being aggressive.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. Robbie Agee earns his 6th winning decision in this one.
The final line score for our ball. Your attention, please.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Campos. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Hey, no one down here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Miguel Campos is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Douglas McGill comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Hey, 1 away, 1 away.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Ready for another shot now, Jim Farrar. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 2 out, nobody on.
Here we go, right now. Come on, guys.
1-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And that swung on and fouled straight back.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's comes to
a fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.